ladies and gentlemen, Ron Wallace here with Ballin' Down South with another episode of the interview. Now, my next guest is from Escambia County. He went to high school at Escambia County High School. Went on to play basketball at West Alabama University. Then he came back home, became an assistant coach at the same high school that he went to, and helped coach under late Coach John Shears. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the new head basketball coach at Escambia County High School in Atmore, Layton Knight. How you doing today, Coach?
Hey, how you doing today, Coach?
Pretty good. Good to have you on here, man. You didn't have any technical difficulties when you clicked on that link getting onto the network, were you?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Easy to do.
Yes, sir. That's how we like to do it. So, sir, now, for the people that don't know you, and one thing I didn't say, you are a veteran and you're currently right now still in the military. But the people that don't know who you are, go ahead and explain to yourself and let the people know exactly who Mr. Layton is.
I'm Layton Knight, born and raised Atmore, Alabama. I currently live in Pensacola. I graduated from Escambia County High School, and in college, I never thought I'd be a teacher, man. And I started doing camps, and I just grew to love. I was like, man, I think I can do this. And I always wanted to coach back home, man, just give back to my community, man. And it's just been people don't know, this is my dream job. As bad as it seems, this is my dream job. I do not plan on leaving Atmore. I tell people that, they laugh at me. I said, man, this is my dream job. I don't care if I'm coaching now. I'm still going to be working in Atmore as long as I can.
Well, I can tell you this, Atmore definitely had some ballers there at that high school. But talk a little bit about you coming out of high school and what made you choose to go play basketball over at West Alabama.
Well, it was simple, man. I didn't get too many looks as a senior, and then I went on to Jerry Snyder account. I met Coach Reedy, and then we was playing was walk on. The Central coach Jasmine Mitchell, he was the grad assistant there before I played. So it's a small world, man. It's a small world, and I also played with some great guys there, like the Shelton State coach Joseph Eatman.
Yes,
that was my teammate. We was
Wow.
teammates at West Alabama. So a lot of people don't know, man. I got the connection. I know some people, and I got a brother-in-law, Willie Watson, at North Alabama. So man, I mean, I'm just excited, and that's my road, man. And I'm just excited about this season, and I know I tell my guys, I said, man, we're gonna dedicate this season. I call him Uncle Shields. That's what his nickname was. I call him Uncle Shields. We're gonna dedicate this to Uncle Shields, man. And we, and I just try to tell my guy, keep God first in everything you do, man, and good things gonna follow. And that's the motto my granddaddy taught me to live by, and I try to preach it to the young men that I coach. I just not only try to coach them sports, but I try to coach them life. I try to teach them life, and that's my number one thing, because you never forget your high school coach, long as you live.
That's right. Now that picture I got there, I know you probably like, man, where did he get that picture from? Do you remember that game there?
Yeah, man. Man, don't tell nobody. The actual was end up in a block shot. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man.
It ended up in a block shot. We played University of Arkansas Monticello, man. It ended up in a block shot, man. But yeah, man, I was a little scrappy guard. I mean, I tell my guys my story, man, at West Alabama, man. I sat the bench a couple years, man, and I was a good shooter, scorer, smart, and I had to do something I never really was known for doing to get playing time, and that was be a defender. And I had to guard the best people in the conference.
Wow.
Behind, you know what I'm saying? That what got me off the bench, and I said sometimes to get you some recognition, you got to do something you ain't never did before. You know what I'm saying? And I just try to teach my guys that. I told them, well, they know my story. I tell them that I preach it to them like every day. Like you got to do something different, something extra to separate you from the rest of the people.
Well, Coach, getting that job at Escambia County, I know you guys went 14-12 last year, 7-3 over in your area. Talk about what your coaching philosophy will be. You know, being under the tutelage of Coach Shears, what's your coaching philosophy?
Man, pretty much the same thing. We believe in everything, man. We're gonna be an inside out team because you know we got some big guys, and for the most part, play hard. Hey, defend without fouling. That's my number one goal. My number one philosophy: defend without fouling. Man, I love this. I love being having a great defense.
All right, and what are some of the things you expect out of some of your players? Now I know you got a couple of guys that went on. They're playing over at Coastal Alabama. Talk a little bit about some of those guys. You guys further them on with their basketball career.
Oh, you talk. I had yeah. We got Lou Williams that's the older brother of Sheldon Williams, who's currently the senior for me, my stud, and he's doing great. I seen him play in Montgomery, man. And the sky's the limit for that kid, man. He played hard on both sides of the ball. I seen him turn the ball. I seen him dunk and then go down and take a charge. You know how you know what I'm saying? It's hard to find that in kids, man. I tell them that's what it takes. Hey, that extra push, man. And you had Demetrius Wiggins. He was playing at the coastal the JD. I guess it's the North Coastal, and
Right.
I think they shut that program down. I don't know where he's going to go, but I've seen him around. But I hope he finds somewhere, and I help him. I help him get whatever he need to go.
Now, Coach. Now you know how does it make you feel to be able to coach these young men at such a young age, and then to see them prosper at the next level, whether it be JUCO or a higher division? How does that make you feel, and what does that speak of the program that you guys have there in Escambia?
Man, we trying to be effective, man. Like me and Shears always talk, man. We used to always tell we got to get that brand back. Cause he said he remember when he first started coaching, like you don't want to go in Atmo, and we trying to get that brand back, man. You don't want to come to Atmo, man. We got them players down there, and that's where it started, man. We're not just trying to have a good season, man. We trying to create a program, and number one goal. And another thing, coach, that people don't realize, all these guys that just recently come through there, I was their middle school coach. So, you know
Oh
what I'm saying? They
wow.
always been up under me. So, everybody on the team now that I got, I had them in middle school. So, these my guys, like, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? They already know what to expect from me. So, we play hard and they know what to expect, my expectations, and they know I'm for them. And I hope they ride for me. So, so that's pretty much, they know.
Now, talking about the guys, what are their what do you have you guys played any play dates this past June? And if so, how do you think the guys are actually looking for this upcoming season so far?
Oh man, we turn around. We in shape now, and we playing good ball. We played in Foley and in Baldwin County High School. Played days there, and then we did pretty good. We went. I guess we went like 6-3. We lost 6-4. We lost to Murphy twice. We lost to Theodore, and we lost to Baldwin County. But I didn't have my full team. I had a couple of guys that went to summer school. So, and I told them that'll never happen again because I don't believe in athletes going to summer school. And I said, and I preached that to them, man. I tried to teach them you're a student first, man. And I said them grades are important. It'll catch you in the long run when it really counts. At the end, your senior season, them grades are gonna come up and catch you. And it's gonna be hard to find schools to get into, and it'll be hard for me to get you into school without the grades. So that's what happened. So basically, we just got to work the rest of the summer.
Yeah, and that was going to be my next question about what's your stance on academics. And I tell kids all the time, you're a student first, and before you're an athlete. That's what the definition of student athlete is.
Yes,
If you can't get in the classroom, it's no need. You can't be out there on the floor playing, helping your teammates, and helping your coach, helping your school win. And that for even in future references, college coaches won't even be interested in you, no matter how good you are. But that
and
goes, and that just goes to say, now, coach. Now, once you may have a kid that may be average in the classroom. What are some of the things that you guys implement within your program on the academic side to make sure that kid is up to par?
Well, at the school, man, I build a relationship with my teachers. I be trying to, to ensure. I be like, hey, because I'm a football coach as well and track coach. So I try to, I build a relationship. Like it don't matter what they play. If it's an athlete, you let me know, and you know what I'm saying. Like I tell the AD, Coach Man, I said, man, I'll make your job easy. So me transferring to the high school, he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm so glad because they know me. I got that military. I want that structure. I want you to be great. And you know what I'm saying. So that's one of my keys, like keys to success, man. You know what I'm saying. We build a foundation, man, and it starts in that classroom. That's the number one thing, man. I try to. I mean, because I'm still in school myself, and I said, I'm still hungry for education. You know what I'm saying? I try to teach my kids that, like, show them what I'm doing so they can see it in real life. Like, I ain't blowing no smoke to them. So that's why I try to lead by example.
Yeah, lead by
That's
example.
one of my number one philosophy. Just lead by example.
Now, of course, everybody is looking at you. This is your first time being a head coach, if I'm correct, correct?
Yeah, I coached the girls a year's stint. They got rid of the coach. Well, he left, and I had coached the girl for a stint, but that's just 1 year.
Okay.
And but yeah, this is my. But I was doing boy. It was just thrown on me at the last minute, so it was like how they go.
Well, I think it was an opportunity for you to seize, and I'm very sure you're going to seize it. Now,
Yeah,
now,
yes,
coach.
it's humbled me a lot.
Now, coach. Now, playing at the collegiate level. What can you tell your kids that what they put into the game now and into their craft, going to that next level? What should they expect, and what do you tell you guys?
It's two things, coach. At the playing at the collegiate level will count. It's work ethic is number one, and practice. Got to go hard at practice because I'm a living witness to if you don't do it in a practice, you will not do it in a game. And I've seen folks lose, like being lazy at practice, lose starting positions over there. And that's
Wow.
why I try to practice hard. And I tell them like, man, practice where is it? If you can do it in practice, you can do it in a game.
Well, I can tell you that, man. That's good. So now, coach. Now the NCAA has passed name, likeness, and the little thing they got where kid athletes can get paid. Now, we have been talking on the Sculler Bucket. You can probably see that probably happening at the high school level. Whenever it does, and if it does, how would you advise your kids about doing that, just to make sure that they continue to stay eligible in the eyesight of the NCAA? What would you tell them if they do seek that venture and something like that passed at the high school level?
Man, I will tell them, man, like make sure you know what you're doing. And I ain't telling you, I ain't trying to tell nobody how to live their life, man. But you got to listen one day, or it's gonna be too late. Because my granddad always tell me, man, hey, about lesson is the best lesson to learn. And I just hope that kids don't mess up their careers over, what I'm saying, over the love of money. And you know how the greed is taking over the world as we speak right now.
Oh yeah,
That's what
yes
kids
sir.
want to do. They want to make big dollars and take pictures and flash it. And you know how kids is today, man.
Well, also too, one thing, and I always ask coaches this: college level coaches, professional coaches. What is your stance on social media, bad and good? Because we know we're living in a new era of the digital technology nowadays.
Man, I'm for social media, man, for exposure. I'm for my kids. If I post anything or anything, it's gonna be more of exposure for my school or you know what I'm saying, for the kid. I mean, I don't do, you know what I'm saying. I know it's beneficial, man, because I didn't have it when I was in school. So I think if I would have had, no telling what I would have been. Hopefully, I would have landed and played in Duke or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So that's
sir.
what I try to. Yeah, it's good. It's good for the kid because that's the world they live in now, man. Social media, man. Sometimes you gotta adapt. No matter how old school you are, just gotta adapt, man.
Two more things. First, who are some of the rival teams in your area that you guys are looking to play this year?
Well, they not in our area, but our biggest rival is Monroeville, Baldwin County, and Hillcrest. That's ours. Is show enough get down, and then anytime we play a Mobile school, that's gonna be a route. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much our whole schedule is a route. You think about it.
Now you hey,
So
now,
yeah,
now,
and
now, now you got Daphne, former coach there, Coach DeMarcus
yeah, Coach
Mosley.
Mose, he a good friend of mine. He a good friend of mine. We talk all the time. Me and
Yes,
him was
sir.
talking at the Good Elite trial. We were picking at each other.
Yes,
I was
sir.
telling him, like I said, I got that 6'7", 400 pounds down there in that paint now. He said he gonna let me get it in there to him.
Oh
I said, I
man.
hope not. It's gonna be a bad day, but you know how coaching fun, man. He a good friend of mine, and Coach Hayes and Jackson, he a good friend of mine, and and we going, man. I'm a humble coach. Coach Griffin at Alma Bryant.
Oh yeah.
We like brothers, man. We real close. We grew up in the church together, and then, man, we all humble coaches, man. We can talk all day, hours. Every time I talk to coach, probably 2 hours on the phone, man. We talk about everything, man. And that's what it takes to be a great coach, man. You got to be humble.
Gotta be humble. And last thing, coach, if you got a kid that's in the 11th grade going to their senior year, or a kid that's going from their senior for to graduate and get ready to go to college, what kind of words of encouragement, or what would you tell those kids that's trying to get to the next level or about to go into their senior year?
Well, I always tell my senior, like I told Sheldon Williams, I tell them, hey, your senior year, it don't start in August. It start in the summer. Before you go, I said, because you don't win a game in the season. You win a game starting in the summer workouts, and that's why I try to tell them, man, that's where you win the game in off season. I teach every season I coach. I said, this is where you win it in the off season. So I just tell them, man, the summer off season, that's where you win at. That's where you be successful at. And you'll see the benefit, the fruits of your labor when it's all said and done.
All right, coach. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the head coach, Boston Boys basketball coach at Escambia County, Layton Knight. Thanks for going on the network, coach.
All right, thank you, coach. You have a good day.